Yeah, well, I know that for a really long time, it was really hard for me to say no to any job opportunity. I didn't understand how to create boundaries in the workspace at all. Especially as an entrepreneur, I like, it was just like, oh, you need me? You need me? I got you. You need me? I like, yes, 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 yes. Before I even asked myself, am I actually available for this? I would always just say yes. And without even taking the time to like think if this is a viable option to me, just because it was like, I'm so grateful for this opportunity that I just said yes. And I think that that's also really imprinted in the female way of doing business, of just making yourself overly available. And it's like, it's okay to say, hey, I'm not available. Like it was impossible for me to say I'm not available.
I have an example. When I was on tour, my stage manager, there was a tumbling track that two men did across the stage in one of the numbers. And both of the guys were injured. And the stage manager knew I could tumble. In the middle of the day, like right before call time, she called me and was like, hey, Sarah, we need to fill this track for a couple nights. Can you do this? And what did I say? Yes. Got to the theater early because I felt like my worth was on the line. I could have said
no. She asked you.
Day of. But
I can't believe that.
My stage manager is amazing. If I had said no, she would have been like, great, we'll figure it out. But she knew my abilities. And because of that, I felt the need to say yes. And my worth, I'm here. I'm the yes man. I can do it. Did it, hurt myself on the second night and was like, you fucking idiot. I didn't really want to do this. I did it because deep inside there was something saying, if you say no, your self-worth, worth in this company, I want to be the call. I want to be the call. Sarah can save the day.
Yeah, the savior. We could do it all. We could save you. We can help you. We can just handle all of it. but we can't.
No, and the work that done leading up to that moment was absolutely worthy of my time there and my pay and all of that. But right when that question was asked, it's like, oh my gosh, I have to prove myself. I already have the job. Why did I have to do that?
But part of that fuel of being the savior and I can do it because I can do everything. The part of that that's so beautiful is the root of it, that it comes from this place of just pure love.
Mm-hmm. But that's what I'm saying. There's a fine line, right? There's a fine line between, because we can do it all. We just want to just give and make ourselves so available. But the crux is when we don't sit with ourselves and actually ask ourselves, what is it that we need? Because that's a huge difficulty of just being like, oh, they're giving me this option. Okay, let me pause. Let me think about it. Let me see how my body's reacting to this. Let me see what my body's communicating to it, as opposed to just like throwing ourselves to just be like, yes, 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 anything you need. Whenever I was an assistant, I was like, whatever you need, I got you. Like, and I would take on and take on and take on and take on because I wanted to carry all the weight, because it gave me my worth, because I understood that's where I felt powerful. But it slowly just created a decay for me.
Yeah, and that's saying yes. It's like, when you don't say no to people, it's not like they're purposely like walk over you. Because I do notice that when I at work, people will like to switch shift with me, and I'll be like, yeah, it's okay, I can do the late shift. So people always come to me, and I'll just work like the late shift, and people's like doing schedule their days and having their days at the time that the shift they want, and I'll be like, yeah, I can do this, I can do that, and eventually they just think, well, Jackie will do it because she's nice, but like that becomes the fine line, like you were saying, that people kind of just think, oh, they'll go to her because she's going to say yes anyway. It's not like they purposely walk over you.
Exactly, because we allow it to happen, right? We allow it to come into our lives. And if we just say no, and it can be done respectfully, like Sarah, I'm sure you could have just been like, you know what? Actually, that's something that I can't commit to right now. Like, I'm sorry. And they would have been like, it's like your stage manager would have been like, of course, no problem. Or just be, or even negotiate. Oh my God, negotiation? To me, I'm like, what is negotiation?